by God, and I can do anything that I put my mind to, and I will be successful, and I will meet my person. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. This is your girl Danielle, and I am so happy to be back in front of this camera. You guys have no idea. I've been a little MIA for a minute because I've been studying for finals, and I was kind of on the verge of failing one of my classes, but thank God your girl made it. If you guys want to see this video, please keep watching. So there's a lot that's been going on with me, you guys, and I'm kind of trying to figure out like how I'm supposed to like shoot this video because I'm still pretty much a rookie with all of this. But I will say this, I'm starting to run out of my Fenty foundation, Fenty Beauty Foundation, in the shade 490, I believe it was. Oh, it is 480, so I thought I went one shade lighter, but I didn't. So I love this foundation so much because it matches me so well. And I decided while I was on this Fenty site to just basically go in and buy a couple more stuff. So I made a purchase. There was no sale or anything. I just made a purchase and I decided to go get some products. So I'm about to open this bad boy up right now. And of course I forgot scissors, but I'm gonna see if I can take my hair scissors and pop this open, even though I don't think that's a good idea. Cute packaging. Nothing crazy, I just wanted to show you guys this. Can't even remember what I bought. Let's see what I got. I definitely got foundation, that's for sure. Because your girl was running out and I did not want to not have this. So it looks like I ordered the Pro Filter Foundation shade 480, like I said. Oh, the contour stick. So funny story about what happened to me a few years ago when I went to, I believe it was Sephora. No shade on Sephora, this is just my experience. I've had plenty of other experiences, so I laugh about this now, but a few years ago I was not laughing. So this was around the time when everybody was just like contouring and people were like really getting into contouring. And let's say, long story short, I went up to this lady and her makeup was beautiful. And basically she had told me that I cannot contour because I'm too dark skinned. And I remember saying to myself like, damn, like she's probably right because I am, I'm pretty dark skinned and stuff. But then as years like kind of passed by, I would see like other dark skinned people such as I was able to contour. So I was just like, yo, like sis was wrong. So I went back to Sephora and there's another girl who worked there and she was just like, I don't know who told you that, but that is absolutely false. You can absolutely contour as a black person. You just have to find other means about it. She was like so offended and she was trying to like apologize for the girl's behalf. And at that point, I wasn't even offended. I wasn't offended when the other woman had told me that I could not contour. But basically I thought that'd be so funny to share because the woman who told me that I could contour kept apologizing, and then contrast to the woman who was at the other Sephora told me that I could not contour because I was too dark skinned. So I just thought that was a really funny story to share. And then I think they sent a free gift, like a mirror and like a lipstick or a lip gloss. This is what the packaging looks like. So don't mind me. This is so bad because I'm falling in love with makeup, and I remember I used to have friends who would buy so much makeup and I didn't really understand what the fuss was about, but I am literally obsessed. I love that. Let me just try out the lip gloss for you guys. I'm a huge lip gloss girl. I'm not really too much of like a matted lipstick or anything. I like this. This is the lipstick that came with my purchase. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, I'm sold. I'm definitely more of a lip gloss girl. So that is for sure. I really like that a lot. And this is a sample size. I'll definitely be purchasing more of that for sure. These are the products that I purchased. Nothing extreme. Just a few products. So I have my foundation, which I'm going to be putting in the back because I still have some of the old foundation that I have left. But I also, like I said previously, I have the contour stick and I have the concealer. So pretty basic stuff. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy. I'm not going out anywhere. I'm just going to be taking a few pictures today for some content, and I thought that I would film for you guys because it's been a hot minute. Let's see, what do I want to talk to you guys about? So first things first, like I mentioned earlier, I had to be a little bit MIA because for those of you who don't know, I am a full-time nurse and I'm a full-time nursing student. In nursing, there's different levels to nursing. There are LPNs, there are ADNs, there's BSN nursing, there's nurse practitioners, nurse anesthetists. So obviously, I'm back to get my bachelor's degree, and I am just really excited about that because that will obviously provide so many different opportunities for me. I don't know what my specialty would be. Like, I don't know what I would want to go into nursing, like what my specialty would be, because there's different types of nursing. You can work in the emergency room, you can work in the NICU, PICU, you could work in ICU. There's so many different levels and specialties in nursing, so which I'm really thankful for that I chose a career path. But right now I work in the mental health sector, and as much as I appreciate that sector and what it's taught me, I think it's really time for me to spread my wings and leave, which is why I decided to go back to nursing school to see if I can get into something else. So this semester I was taking Med-Surg 2, and very interesting class. It's basically about the different disorders in the body and what our responsibilities are as nurses and what is expected of us and what we're responsible for. And because I'm already a nurse, I already know a lot of the topics, obviously, because this is my first rodeo. However, nursing school and their test and real life nursing is pretty much two different concepts. And though there are a lot of things that are obviously foundational truths, there also are a lot of things that are, I wouldn't say new to me, but there are things that I do have to go back and memorize and remember. And it was definitely tough for me this semester, especially as a full-time worker, as a full-time working nurse. So I made the decision next semester, unfortunately, to just cut down on my hours. It's gonna suck, but I much rather finish the year strong. I only have one more year left of nursing school, thank God. So I am just ready to just put it all behind me and make the sacrifice. And you know, 1 year is a long time, but it's not in the grand scheme of things. So I feel like I just rather spend at least 1 year broke than fail out of nursing school, which would be so ironic, and not expand on my degree. So there's that. But this semester was hecka tough because I had to work. I didn't have to work, but I chose to work full-time, and I definitely regretted it, because though I passed this semester, praise Jesus, because that was such a tough semester. I'm telling you right now, I did not think I was gonna make it. I mean, I kind of think I did. The thing about me is just that as literally in Danielle fashion, I basically pulled a 90 on my final and brought my average up to like a B-. So I finished with the B- in the class, which is such a blessing, because honestly, like I was willing to take like a C+ at that point. C+ is passing in my school, and basically, thank God I got hired in that. I am that type of student who wants to obtain really good grades, but this semester, I'm telling you right now, like, it's so funny because all my other classes I got A's, literally, and this class I got a B-, which obviously brought my grade point average down, but it's really getting to the point where it's just like, screw that, like, we should be happy that we passed. So that's exactly what I'm excited for, that I made it. I didn't have to repeat a semester. And honestly, I will say this, there's absolutely nothing wrong with repeating a semester. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking some time off to figure out what you want to do. But being that my school is so expensive, and being the fact that I physically, mentally, financially could not afford to repeat that semester, I'm just happy that that's not my story, and I was able to, and I am able to move on to the next semester. So next semester I'll be taking OB and Peds, and I'm really excited about that because I'm kind of curious why everybody's like trying to get into that. I mean, I know one reason, which I'm not gonna say on camera, but actually yes I am. I feel like everybody's trying to go into that. It's because that's literally like where a lot of the money is, especially like as a new grad. But I don't want to go into something just for the money. Like, money doesn't really move me like that, especially if you're not happy. I feel like my mental health like matters way more, and I'm not going to sacrifice my mental health just for more money. Absolutely not. That's not something that I think is the end all be all. Don't get me wrong, I think we all need money to survive, especially since things are getting more expensive. I think that there are levels to things, and I definitely think that money, to a certain extent, will give you a better life. However, I'm not gonna just going into a career just so I can make enough money. I think that stuff like that doesn't move me, and I can't wait to see why a lot of people really like OB and Peds. So specifically NICU, I feel like a lot of people, especially from my school, are really into that, and I'm not really too sure if that's something that I'm trying to get into, again, because of, I don't know, something about like sick babies doesn't really like make me feel like that's something that I can absolutely do. I feel like that's something that I would have to really think about before I would like accept a job position like that. Obviously, especially the way that things are going now with a lot of things, there's a lot of things called nurse residencies, where when you get a job position, you're required to like be in that position, or train, I should say, for like 6 months to like a year, maybe even a little bit more than that. So they're not gonna just, most hospitals nowadays aren't just gonna throw you in the wolves and you just have to figure things out on your own. There's gonna be somebody that you shadow, and basically they're gonna be your mentor, and they're gonna help you, you know, do things, and they're gonna, you know, help you have your own autonomy as a nurse. So I just feel like obviously, like, if I don't know, it's too early for me to tell. I feel like I'm one of those people who, like, if I really apply myself, I could really be an asset to wherever I may go. But again, this is like a really big decision, and I don't want to just make it just because the money is there, because again, stuff like that doesn't move me. I really want to leave this earth knowing that I did everything I possibly could to offer myself to my patients, but also, you know, take care of myself as well. Because if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of my patients, and vice versa. And I definitely don't want to limit myself. So you guys probably get nervous because I have a pair of scissors next to my eyebrows. Don't be alarmed, because I've done this before, but don't try this at home. I'm so serious, don't try this at home. I'm an expert. I do not wax my brows. I used to, but I never liked how my brows looked. So I stopped doing that. I just clean them, and go on about my business, and I feel like ever since I've stopped waxing them, I've only plucked hairs every now and then. Ever since I've stopped doing that, I've been in love with them. So enough about school, because I'm really trying not to think about school until school will reopen. So what else have I been? So this month I'm gonna be turning 26. I feel like an old lady, even though people smack me every single time I say that because I'm literally so young, but I'm gonna look back on this next year and I'm going to like probably smack my camera because I'm gonna be like, are you kidding me? You're 25 years old complaining that you're turning 26. How about a 26-year-old scared to be 27? The reason why this year is a little scary for me is because I'm gonna be kicked out of my parents' insurance. So obviously, being the sheltered young woman that I am, that scares me a little bit. So everything will be all right though. It always works out. And great thing about it is that I'm going to be doing my research these next few days that I'm off, and I'm going to try my absolute best to look up a plan that I feel is right for me. So all is not lost. All right, so as you guys can see, my brows are pretty dark, which is okay because I'm taking pictures. I kind of want them to be a little bold, but I'm obviously gonna clean them off right now with my. Did I even show you guys what I'm using for my brows? I didn't. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hils Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Ebony. And here's my messy insides of the pomade bottle. So next I'm gonna be taking this LA Girl Pro Concealer. I don't even wanna show you my fingertips because it's a little messy with the makeup, but LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in the shade Beautiful Browns. That's what we're looking like. So I'm gonna put that and clean out my brows a little bit. Next, I'm going to be doing, putting on some concealer, and I kind of want to try the Fenty concealer for right now. And yeah, it's the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer by Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade 470. I think I should have went a little bit lighter. This is in the shade 470, and this is what it looks like. And we're obviously gonna apply it to my face so you guys can see how that looks like a little bit better. So what I like to do is put the concealer a little bit around my eyelids, like so. Not my eyelids, what am I saying? My cheekbones. It's been a rough semester. And I can't even use that excuse anymore because literally it's January 4th. But it's been a rough December, and I'm still recuperating, and I would like a little bit of grace, my peeps. I like that a lot. It's so natural looking. Ugh. I think I'm done. I think I'm done for today. I'm just kidding, but yikes, this is pretty. It's worth the hype. If you guys see me like clean my nose like I'm doing right now, it's because it's freezing in this house, and I'm basically waiting for the oil truck to come so I can obviously bump up the heat in this house because it's legit so cold. I'm just gonna put some in my forehead like so. And I didn't shave my mustache, so I'm putting that around my upper lip area. I'm just gonna put a little bit of more concealer because those acne scars on my chin, disrespectful. For those of you who don't know, which is basically everyone, so I'm gonna stop saying that, I get a lot of anxiety around this year because let's get vulnerable for a bit. I feel like I'm one of those people who wants to be in control of everything. I'm just one of those people. I'm working on it. I understand that, and this is something I feel like I can be a hypocrite with, because I always tell people to like not worry about what tomorrow brings, because you can only worry about what's going on today. But I tend to think about the future a lot, which obviously tends to bring anxiety, because obviously that's not something that we should be thinking about constantly. It's not healthy. Obviously I believe there's a balance, and I think there's healthy ways to think about the future, because you have to plan for things, because you know, life goes on, and if you want to be successful, you plan for things. And you know, there's nothing wrong with living in the moment from my perspective, but there's also a healthy way of planning. But I definitely do not plan sometimes in healthy ways in different aspects of my life. It's so funny because, again, I am turning 26 this month on the 16th, and I keep thinking back to like 10 years ago when I was 16 years old and I was in high school, and I kept thinking to myself, like, by 26 I'm definitely going to be married, and maybe I'll have a kid, but maybe I'll wait till I'm 27 to start having children. And boy, oh boy, that is not the case. So I am super single, haven't been in a long-term committed relationship ever, and I am kind of, I don't want to say I'm nowhere where I want to be in life, because that's so mean to like speak that upon yourself. But I will say that I thought things would be a lot different, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I have to learn to accept that in healthy ways, and understand that the way that you envisioned your life is not always the way that it's going to end up, and that's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I know I keep using the word absolutely, but it's the truth. And I'm really proud of myself, because though sometimes I don't handle this time of the year the best ways, but I'm also really proud of myself, because I also feel like I usually get so depressed, and I know I didn't really set any New Year's resolutions for myself. I feel like I'm kind of continuing what I wanted last year, is to heal from past traumas and to really just love myself in really good ways, and to heal from like insecurities, and to treat myself well, and to improve myself each and every single day. Those are my main focuses. I have so many different other goals than those, but my main top priorities is to get closer with God, and to just heal from past traumas, and to just love myself authentically no matter what. Like, stop speaking negative thoughts, or stop thinking negative thoughts and speaking negative things about myself, because even though I always say like I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, and I'm always posting positive posts, something that I said the other day to my coworker that was supposed to be a joke, but then I realized, wait, like, if it's a joke, then why did I say it? Was, you know, sometimes I roast myself so other people don't have to, and that's such an unhealthy way to think about things. It's super gross, so unnecessary, and yet I do it. So that's something that I definitely want to cease, and I'm trying to make measurable, tangible goals so I do not speak negatively about myself. So today, I didn't do my affirmations today, but today I am deciding to say that I'm beautiful, I'm loved by God, and I can do anything that I put my mind to, and I will be successful, and I will meet my person. Because I would constantly say such horrible things about myself, like, you're never gonna find someone, there are other people who are prettier than you, and you know what? I don't know what my future holds, but I do know who holds my future. Jesus Cristo, Jésus-Christ, and I will always say that I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I can control what's today. And today, success for me looks like to speak positively about myself, and that's the only thing that I can control. So that's something that I really want to share with you guys, because you know, being vulnerable is something that I'm not really good at. I don't think a lot of people are good at it, which is why there's so many people who are hurting. There are people who hurt other people because I feel like they don't want to be vulnerable to other people, whatever the case may be. I'm deciding to treat myself a lot better and stop waiting for somebody else to treat me better. So next we have here is the matchstick. And I believe this is the contour stick. It doesn't say contour, but I think this is what I bought. And it says it on the paper, so I'm pretty sure conceal, correct, contour. So I think there's a little bit of everything. And this is what the packaging looks like, super cute. Oops, excuse me. On camera it looks a little white, but it's like a pale pink. And of course, the Danielle fashion took the darkest shade, because shout out to that Sephora lady who told me that black people cannot contour. Let's put her theory to the test. So, I've never contoured. Okay, let me not say that. I have never contoured successfully a day in my life. So let's see if we can actually do that today. Ooh, it's gonna be successful. Yay! I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. Do you guys see that black line? Yeah, I do too. Sorry, Sephora lady, you were wrong. It's gonna go along my natural. I love how I'm looking at the camera, but I'm not even looking at myself. So I think over here I probably went a little too down, but this one is like a perfect angle. And I believe Patrick Starr told me to do that. And if he didn't, I take it back. But it's okay. I'm just gonna go a little bit, because I do believe like a little bit goes a long way. And I'm obviously, I mean, do you even want to ask if I'm gonna contour my nose? Girl, I'm about to contour my nose, okay? But let me contour this first, because I don't want to get crazy. And I cannot believe I just contoured. I literally just contoured successfully, yay. Oh, that makes me so happy. Look, Carly, I did it, Carly Bible. One of my favorite YouTubers, my nose is running again, oh my gosh, is Carly Bible. Like literally in the entire world, I love that woman so much. And one of the reasons why I started following her, I think back in 2012 or something, I don't even remember. I had to be like still in high school or fresh out of high school, whatever the case may be. And I remember I wasn't really that into like beauty and makeup, but she had an amazing personality. I think the first video that I've ever seen of her was her doing a boyfriend tag. And long story short, I remember looking at the boyfriend tag, and I was just like, oh, they're a cute couple, but I loved that girl's personality so much. And I was just like, yo, I'm gonna follow her solely because of her personality, and her personality is great. Which is why I wanted to make a video like this, is because, again, like I mentioned earlier, you know, I absolutely think there's nothing wrong with making videos and, you know, obviously, you know, going after your passions and stuff. But I really don't want to follow anybody who doesn't really match like my personality. It's not shade to anybody. It's just like, you know, Carly Bible, the reason why I fell in love with her was because of her personality, like I said, but she was super nice. And I loved her because she just was so nice to like everyone, and everyone who's ever encountered her has said the same thing. And that really made me so proud to be a Carly Bible fan, because, you know, she really was like so nice to her fans, and she still is. And I'm so happy that she finally got what she wanted, her baby. And I'm just really proud of her, because that is something that she's wanted. I just wish, I hope and pray everything falls together for her, and they will. But it just is amazing because literally she literally like grew up before our eyes, and I'm just happy that she's finally having the baby, and I'm just so happy for her. Seriously, like I cannot stress that and emphasize that enough. All right, so this is the part where I'm a little nervous for because I've never contoured my nose successfully. So we're just gonna go right into it because why not? I mean, I made it this far and probably could have done a better job contouring the sides of my face, but I'm just gonna go for it. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I'm so nervous. I don't even think I'm doing this right. Oh my gosh, my nose is literally running. I'm so nervous. Okay, and then I think I'll like go in the middle. Oh my God, I'm so, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, I need to calm down. I need to calm down because this is working so well. And I believe what Carly does too is that she takes like a lighter shade, if I'm not mistaken. Like this. Oh my God, I probably messed this up so bad. All right, I think I messed that up so bad, but we're just gonna correct it if anything. Nope. All right, let's try this again. I definitely messed up. I got a little too excited there. This is so funny. All right, let's try this one more time because that did not go well. I am so excited. I'm so excited about this because this may not be the best contour that you've ever seen, but I assure you I shall get better. And I assure you, I will keep practicing, thus making me get better. And that, my friend, is what I call a chain reaction. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Ooh. So yeah, so like I was saying before with me turning 26 is it has always given me anxiety, not that I'm turning 26, but getting a year older and not accomplishing specific goals that I've had for myself, because growing up, I wasn't able to control a lot, but I could control the goals that I've set for myself. And if I said that I was gonna do something, I did it. There are things in life that you just have to accept that are legit out of your control. And finding your person is one of them. And this is another vulnerable thing that I'm saying, which I feel like the reason why I'm saying this on camera is to really just like hold myself accountable, because I feel like I'm always talking about how like I really just want a person and I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I can find somebody. There's still so much about myself that I feel like I need to heal from in order for me to like receive that blessing, I guess. And people always say like to don't emphasize on it and to really just let love find you, blah, blah, blah. But the truth of the matter is that that's always been like a dream of mine, is to just like find my person and to like live life together and stuff like that. And you know, I'm like really corny that way because that's something that I've always wanted, and I'm not ashamed of that. But it's so funny because there are people who literally don't have to, you know, love came to them at such an early age and now they're with their high school sweethearts. And you know, that's such a blessing, and I don't knock that, but that's definitely has not been my story. And you know, I don't know what it is, but finding love or just like allowing love to come to you, it's just been really like difficult for me. Like it's been a really hard concept for me to like really understand. But like I was saying, it's just, you know, I really just am really forcing myself this year to just, you know, I want to find a balance. Like I do want to go out on dates, you know, get to know myself more, and or get to know like what I like and what I don't like in my future partner. But also like to take some of the pressure off, because dating shouldn't be like this big old pressure. Like it should be, you know, fun and safe and, you know, a learning experience. So, you know, so far it's been a bust, but I am manifesting positively that good things are gonna come this year. Whether I find somebody or not, we're gonna keep it positive. And you know, I'm just, you know, it's hard because I'm one of those people who I feel like dating somebody's not, you know, that's not where my identity comes from, but I feel like that's something that I feel like I've always wanted, is to find my person, have children, you know, build a life together. And I think that's what most people want. And that's definitely something that society has emphasized. But on another hand, I also feel like there are people who are just like, why do you want to be in a relationship? You're an independent woman. You don't need a man. And yeah, I don't need one. But to deny myself and say that that's not something that I don't want would be lying to myself, and I wouldn't be truthful to myself. I've never really been into like hooking up with people or dating for fun. I mean, dating is fun, but I feel like I was never one of those people who just wanted to date just to pass the time away. Like if it's not going anywhere, I don't want to like entertain you, because you know that people majority of the time end up being hurt, and it's not something that I would ever wish upon myself or somebody else. So yeah, like it's hard because I feel like, you know, singleness is such a blessing, and I love being single. I love the things that it has taught me, but I'm also ready to meet somebody. But I feel like the universe is like, girl, ain't nobody left. Which I know is not true, but I just really pray that this year brings clarity, not necessarily a partner, but if this year does bring me a partner, I pray that, you know, it brings me a partner that, you know, is level-headed, slow to anger, is kind, is working on their past traumas, even if they're not healed from their past traumas, but they're, you know, fervently working on their past traumas, because stuff like that is so important to me. Because, you know, life sucks, and okay, life doesn't suck, but things happen in life, and you know, it would be nice to find somebody who is serious and is intentional with their time. And I think I've yet to find somebody who's intentional about what they want, and isn't trying to play games. I just really want to be with somebody who knows what they want, are constantly working on themselves to better themselves. And I don't need somebody to complete me, but I want somebody to walk beside me in life and say, let's do this together. So yeah, I think that's part of the reason why, you know, this time of the year I get a little sad, because I feel like, you know, I'm one of those women who really just knows what she wants in life, and she's kind of a little tired waiting around for somebody to ask her to dance. But I guess the best advice that I've ever gotten is to wait for that person who is secure in themselves and they know what they want and they're willing to invest in you and not just desire you. So yeah. So next, I'm going to powder myself up a little bit. I said last time that I didn't really like the Cover Fix. With the Cover Fix, I feel like it kind of makes me look a little ashy. The Lacombe is great. The issue that I have with the Lacombe And forgive me for my Parisians if I'm not pronouncing this correctly. But I just cannot get this out of this container. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I like it, it suits me. I think it does its job correctly, but for some reason I have huge problems getting this out of the container. I literally have to make a mess in order for me to do that, and I'm really not trying to do all that right now. The girl is tired. I kind of just want to like move the container a little bit and have the powder just appear where it needs to be. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not really too sure, but this ain't it, sis. Like, it's barely doing it for me, and it's so annoying because it's so good. It's like a tease. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I don't know if I'm like supposed to take the top off. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I really don't have time for guessing games today because I kind of have to go. I'm actually going to see later how other people are using this, and then next time hopefully I can use it better myself because that is annoying. Yeah, this appears a little bit more ashy, as you can see, and that's not the look that I'm really going for, but I guess after it sets, it doesn't do a horrible job. She starts with the coffee and ends with the wine. She's forever getting ready. She's got her own time for anything. She gets back and get me. Look in her eyes. She can't excuse me when she's tired. Meanwhile, she tries me by. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. And she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. She's crazy, but her crazy is beautiful to me. I'm such a fool, yeah, I'm such a fool for her sleep. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy is beautiful to me. Darling, you look flawless, flawless, baby, flawless. So I know I look a little naked right now, but my eyes, like, I kind of don't like lashes. I don't know why. I am just not really into lashes like that. I think I've yet to find something super classy that fits my eyes. I don't really have the biggest eyes, as you guys can see. I mean, when I open them like this, they get big, but I feel like on like how I have them relaxed like right now, they kind of look basic, and I kind of just don't want to like apply lashes, like huge butterfly lashes, on somebody like me with my small eye frame. At least I think my eyes are small. I just don't like how big volume sets look on me. So that's something that I'm gonna have to experiment with, because I'm not really comfortable wearing something crazy and big. I'm really into like the natural stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna keep the mascara on for right now. You can't really see it on camera, but yeah, you really can't see. I have like the shortest lashes known to man, and yeah, and I have like a little one that's like sticking out. So yeah, that's basically what that is. I'm going to be going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Thank you very much. I wonder if I've been. And I applied this bad boy right here. I'm like literally obsessed. I need to get this in a bigger vial, and I need to get like 50 of these. These are so good. And I love how like sheer it is, so it doesn't like make me look crazy pink, because I'm not into that either. That. Wow. I think we might just have to put this back into a bun because my hair looks a little crazy. With that being said, probably just going to put my hair back into a bun. A nice top knot, because I just don't like it. It's not the worst, but it's just not my favorite. Oh, and my nose is still running. Yikes. Guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to me rant. I kind of just really wanted to do this video because I haven't posted a video in a while, and I really want to speak to you guys because I haven't been here in a while. I'm definitely putting my hair back into a bun. But without further ado, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm so happy that you guys tuned in. If you made it this far, I hope you guys have a blessed New Year's. I hope you have a prosperous year, and I can't wait to put more content out for you guys before I hit the books again. But if you guys please can like and subscribe. You made it this far, you might as well do it. I love you guys, and you guys have a blessed New Year. Bye.